It's Thursday the 5th of December. It's a short working day today. People have been in select committees this morning, and the House sits from 2 o'clock till 6 o'clock. We'll start off introducing some visitors from Sarawak from their Public Accounts Committee, and then the Leader of the House will make a statement as to business next week. We'll then go on to oral questions. The first question is from Dr Duncan Webb to the Minister of Consumer Affairs about the recent ComCom announcement on the fuel price market. Paula Bennett to the Prime Minister, does she stand by all her government's policies and actions? I think that's likely to be answered by the Deputy Prime Minister. Paul Goldsmith to the Minister of Finance about domestic policy decisions and their effect on GDP. Willow Jean Prime on reports on the economy. Chris Bishop to the Minister for Regional Development about conflicts of interest. Jamie Lee Ross to the Minister of Justice about the electoral law as it affects donations from companies which are owned offshore. Derek Ball to the Minister of Defence about Ohakea Air Base. Brett Hudson to the Minister of Police about keeping gun owners' information confidential. Stuart Smith to the Minister of Immigration about visa timeframes. Claire Curran to the Minister of Education about school funding in the South Island. Jackie Dean to the Minister of Local Government about whether she stands by her statements and policies, and Jonathan Young to the Minister of Energy and Resources about her Just Transitions document. We'll then go on to legislation. The first up is the second reading of the Venture Capital Fund Bill in the name of David Parker. Then the Education and Training Bill, which is a massive piece of legislation. This will have its first reading. It's in the name of Chris Hipkins. When we finish that, if we finish that, we'll go on to the third reading of the Farm Debt Mediation Bill. The House will adjourn and come back at 2 o'clock next Tuesday, the 10th of December.